Another day in my life. Today I woke up at around 8:50 a.m. Pretty random if you ask me. Did my morning routine and got ready for the day because today is gonna be a little bit different. Welcome to another day in my life with the Volvo XC90 Recharge. Volvo Cars Canada has challenged me to use the XC90 Recharge to lead a more eco-friendly lifestyle, and since this is a plug-in hybrid SUV, I've been driving it in and around the city of Toronto in pure electric mode, running errands, going on shoots, and just meeting up with friends. Today I'll be going to Niagara for the first time ever since I've been in Canada, so I'm really hyped to just go on a road trip with this thing, not having range anxiety. Since it's a plug-in hybrid, I always have a backup plan. But before we do so, first up of the day, let's grab some groceries. Whenever I go grocery shopping, it's always to top up on fresh fruits and vegetables, preferably ones that are locally grown here in Canada. I've been cooking a lot at home recently as well, so I had to top up on meats. After spending about 20 minutes at the grocery store, we all started to get a bit hungry. And since we had a road trip ahead of us in Niagara, which is like an hour and a half drive, we definitely had to get some food in our system. I'm getting these new shoes, so I'm gonna pick it up right now. Thankfully, I'm kind of new to Toronto, but this Volvo XC90 is really good in terms of navigation wise because of the heads-up display. I really like it. It shows me the speed limit I'm going, it's turn by turn heads up on the heads-up display, and it's highlighted in blue where you need to go. If you're at a fork, it would highlight and show you where exactly is the right turn, and I love that, especially because I've been only in Toronto since the start of the year. It definitely helps me get around the city way much easier. Finally, we pulled up to the Cabbagetown area here in Toronto to meet up with my friend that owns a local small business called 96. We spoke about social media content strategies and how I could help him grow his sneaker business. And to start things off, he gave me a pair of UNC Dunks to curate different marketing strategies, and I'm excited to see how everything will turn out. But one thing I really like about this car is the whole the camera system. So because it's a big SUV, I can't really see what's in front of me, so you could just go here and turn on 360 view, and it uses all the cameras around you, or you could even just dial into the front camera to see how close you are to a car in front of you, so you could get the perfect space. It's something small, but it definitely comes in handy for me especially. I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to food, I'm always down to try something new. We decided to stop at this Italian sandwich spot called San Francesco Sandwiches on Clinton Street, basically in the heart of Little Italy here in Toronto. It's a very old spot, but the food here is just immaculate. They sell some of the best veal sandwiches in the city, and I got myself a steak sandwich. Now, I would love to dine in here, but instead of dining in, we went back to the car so we could answer some Q&A questions we got over on Instagram about the XC90 Recharge.
Question number one is, who would you say this car is for?
I think this car is for families. So yeah, as I mentioned, the fact that the XC90 sits 7 people and has tons of storage space makes it very appealing for families. I also think it's for people who are thinking about going electric but are kinda nervous. It's nice to have that hybrid feature and the peace of mind. I feel like it's also for people who are huge Volvo fans at heart.
Yeah, for sure.
And love the Scandinavian vibes and the quality they offer, especially with the leather seats and everything. It's really nice. The technology as well.
How is the charging network?
The XC90 isn't fully electric, so it's just under 60 kilometers of electric range. However, in Toronto, there's tons of different charging stations scattered throughout the city at very convenient spots, so you'll be fine. The thing is that you can't really fast charge this car because it's a hybrid, but me personally, I'm never really relying on that. However, if I'm in a pinch, guess what? I just use gas.
How's the driving experience on this thing?
I think the driving experience is super fun. Even when I'm driving on the highway recently, like yesterday, I was driving on the highway. It has that lane assist, so if I'm going over too much to the white line, kind of has a force to the steering wheel, which I like. So it keeps me in the line, And the sound system is definitely one of the best I've ever felt in a car. To how good the speakers were, I even had a couple of my friends come in. I'll play the clip for you guys right now.
I just touched down, I'm new in town, but you know where the mouth moves quickly. Don't care what the cost is, I put everything on the line. I'm rolling with bosses. I just touched down, I'm new in town, but you know where the mouth moves quickly.
Really hear like it sounds like he's in the car, bro.
It's great. I feel like there's like a nice mix of like you get the bass and you get like the powerful
possibilities.
Bussin'.
It's like, damn.
This reminds me a lot of like potential for having like spatial audio.
I was gonna say,
or something which could be really cool.
It's 10 because like I feel the bass, like it's bouncing for sure.
Side note, the sandwich, bussin'.
Yeah, it's in the spot.
It's so good.
How much is it?
So this car is the T8 version, 2022, so it starts at around 87,000 Canadian dollars. My favorite tech feature on the car is probably just like how well it senses danger. Like if someone's coming behind it, it beeps. If there's someone too close to you, you get that pop up on the side mirrors.
Yeah.
I love when you're parking, the mirrors go down to the line so you know that you're in the lines. The 360 cameras, it's just
like
it
little
feels super
details,
safe. Yeah.
All right, so I guess question that everybody's wondering. Did you buy this? Are you keeping this? What's the deal with that situation?
Everybody think I'm just out here balling, but Volvo, my friends at Volvo was kind enough to send it over for me to use for a week. And so far I've been enjoying it. I have a couple days left. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get
My
more
heart
Volvos.
is breaking and like this is just my first day.
Guys, make sure you hit the like button on this video so Volvo send me more cars.
Well, 2 questions. Is there CarPlay? Number 1. And 2, how does it feel on bumpy roads?
So this car actually has CarPlay and Android Auto. You do have to plug it in. It does have wireless charging, which is cool.
What's the top speed?
So this trim goes up to 180 kilometers and it has a 455 horsepower. It has 455 horsepower, so it does have a couple horses riding with it. Yeah. It's super like if I press the gas, it's gone. Like you feel it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
The Scandinavian feel and look.
It's real.
The quality, the color I went with, the all white, it just screams luxury.
Yeah.
Especially like the gear shifter. It's
that
handcrafted
thing's
crystal.
cool.
I just feel like I'm a king driving it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It feels luxurious. It does not feel cheap at all.
Yeah.
Wait, this is actually crazy. Someone is asking, would you go to Niagara?
There's no way. There's actually somebody that asks, would you go to Niagara? Guess what? We're
actually
going to Niagara! Just made it to beautiful Niagara. I'm happy. My first time. We got the fake CN Tower over there. Let's go! It's just unreal, like seeing this. All the people out here. Literally a whole, is that a lake? Just separating the US from Canada. Insane. I could already feel the water splashing on me. Bro, the first couple moments before disaster. Oh my god, bro. No, bro. Oh, I can't even see what's going on anymore. I just took a full shower, bro. So as you can probably tell, we were soaked on that boat, but this was some of the most fun I've ever had in a long while. Niagara Falls was a mesmerizing place with some of the best views I've ever seen. The falls were stunning, and the video just doesn't even do it justice or even just come close to how great it looked in person. It was my first time here, so after the boat ride at the falls, we toured the city and even waited to check out the fall would look at night, which was even more insane. I honestly didn't expect Niagara to be this fun, and we're only here for a day, so I didn't even get to tour the entire city. They had theme parks, casinos, go-kart racing, arcades, haunted house, tons of tourist attraction, and unlimited food options. So we decided to go to this Brazilian steakhouse spot for dinner, and man, the food did not disappoint. It didn't stop coming as well. It was like an all-you-could-eat setup, so I think I've tried every kind of chicken and steak on the menu. And yeah, this bill, it definitely reflects on that one. My trip to Niagara was such a great experience. Now it's winding down to almost midnight, so we have to leave now to head back into Toronto. The fuel efficiency is actually amazing with the XC90. I haven't been at the gas station since I've had this car, and I've only charged it once so far this week. That's the beauty of having a hybrid car like the Volvo XC90 Recharge. Fun day, fun weekend.